Hello everyone, it's Mr. Birchtree here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today we're going to be going over some frequently asked questions I get about running my Minecraft realm. So I have some parkour playing in the background here on the CubeCraft server. Don't know if you guys know this, but if you go underneath the spawn platform, there's actually a 20 round parkour course, which can be quite challenging. So anyways, the questions we're going to be going over today were actually submitted onto our Instagram page at CASTECRAFT BؐDROCK Realm. So to get right into the questions, the first one I have for you guys is, why did I start CASTLECRAFT? So I started CASTLECRAFT back in 2019. It was about the middle of July of that year, and I started with two very close friends. And basically the reason we did it was because we couldn't join each other's worlds due to Minecraft having some issues with people being able to join other people's worlds and stuff like that. It just wasn't reliable. So we saw that realms were a thing, and I believe that they were still relatively new at this time, so we didn't know much about them. And I simply bought the realm pass, and we started it. As simple as that. More people joined pretty soon after that. I believe within a month we were up to 6 players, and then about 3 months later we had about 15 players, and yeah, that's how that got started. So next question we get a lot is, how much longer will I be running this Minecraft realm? So I definitely want to at least see CASTLECRAFT go to 5 seasons. Right now we are finishing up the 3rd and about to start the 4th in about 2 weeks. Ideally though, I kind of want to see CASTLECRAFT go for at least 3 to 4 more years. So next question is it worth it? So yes, Minecraft realms are definitely worth it. You get to meet a lot of great and amazing people like we have. Another question is, why Bedrock and not Java? So to simply put this, me and my friends all play on our Xboxes. Also, you can get many more platforms on Bedrock in comparison to Java. So like we can get PlayStation, mobile, Nintendo Switch, as well as PC players. Where for Java, I believe it's only PC players. I might be wrong about that, but last time I checked, that's all it is. So will CASTLECRAFT ever merge with any other server? Currently, there are no plans for this. However, we have had other servers reach out to us about this in the past, but for the most part, me and my admin team are simply happy with what we have right now and really have no intentions on merging with any other servers. Another question we get quite a bit is, how many players have we had to ban? So we've had to ban around 10 people, all for different reasons. The majority of this is for stealing. That's a bigger issue than you might imagine for a Minecraft realm, especially when it's hard to enforce stuff. However, we have had some people get kicked just simply for being extremely mean to other players. We have had a player get kicked for griefing before, but for the most part, it's just stealing. Another question that pops up from time to time is it hard to ban a player? I believe it's extremely hard to ban a player. Not only are you taking something away from someone, but it's also a major change to kind of your community because you are losing a player. However, they're getting banned for a reason, so it's because they did something that is ban-worthy, such as potentially even griefing or stealing, stealing something majorly, or just being very rude to other players. Whenever we have to ban a player, we are, taking into consideration of the action that we're doing, because obviously not all offenses are ban-worthy. However, that's something that kind of is voted on within our council and such to see if the player should be removed. Normally, too, after they're banned, they always try to come back to us with a sad story or something like that of how they want to come back to the realm. But most of the time, a player, once they're banned, they stay banned with very few exceptions. Another question that we get quite a bit is, have you ever had griefers on the realm? And yes, we actually have. It only happened on one occurrence. It was 2 players who have been with us for, I want to say, over 2 months at a time. And I believe it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. They decided to log on and start griefing. And luckily one of our other players called it, so they turned it in and we were able to take care of the issue. However, they really were not that smart in their griefing, because we could literally just, reset the realm back before they started, especially considering the time it was. Not that many players were on at the time, so no one lost any progress. But yeah, it's kind of a funny story because they made it seem like a big deal, when in reality, all we had to do was take 5 minutes, reset the realm, and everything was good. I might say the rest of that story in the future. It's kind of a funny story. What is one thing you wish you could change about CASTLECRAFT? There's not a whole lot I would actually change. One big thing I would have changed looking back on some of the past seasons at the Realm, especially Season 2, is I would have opened it up to more international players for Season 2. I believe this would have allowed the season to go on longer. I believe it only lasted for around 4 months, and this was a large portion of the blame should be put on me, as I really did not do a good job for Season 2 owning the Realm. Um, we were kind of very unprepared for Season 2 at the moment. I kind of didn't spend the time I needed to at the end of Season 1 to prepare for Season 2. However, at the end of Season 2, I believe I properly prepared for Season 3, and that's why Season 3 has been so amazing. And we're even doing more now at the end of Season 3 to prepare for Season 4. So it's kind of one of those things. It's, yes, I wish I could go back and change some stuff about it. However, it also allowed me and some of the other admins to kind of realize our mistakes and focus on what we need to in the future. So everything in the end will work out fine. However, it's just kind of one of those things. It'd be nice of not having to go through Season 2, but also it helped us out in the long run, I believe, and especially it happening that early on in our, I guess, kind of Realm career, it will probably save us going forward. One other thing I would like to be able to go back and change would actually be starting our Instagram earlier on than what actually happened. I want to say we started it around December of 2019. And of course, I said earlier that Season 1 started July of 2019. So if we had done that, we definitely would have gained a lot more popularity early on. And that would have definitely been better now. However, we are kind of getting a lot more followers on our Instagram. So that's one good thing that eventually, it will go up. But I guess just starting a few months earlier, like that 5 months earlier, would have just been a lot nicer for now. What are you looking forward to the most for Season 4? So this is a very good question. I believe it's something that's on all of our minds, as it's a chance to start fresh. From an ownership part of the Realm, it's going to give us a lot of new opportunities. We are going to have about 5 or 6 new players on the Realm, which is exciting. We're going to have a few returning players as well from previous seasons who did not play for Season 3 or played for only a portion of it. We are, of course, going to have about 22 or 23 of our current players back for Season 4, so that's very nice to have that reliable player base back. But yeah, personally, I'm definitely looking forward to starting a new base. I definitely want to do something underground, as well as incorporating as many new blocks and materials as I possibly can. And it's definitely going to be fun, so make sure to stick with the channel and see what happens for Season 4. Thank you for watching.